Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and also The Brink, and today I want to talk about some Steam Deck news. And there is some this last week. We're going to be covering things like Dbrand Skins. There's some new ones. And also the Unreal 5 engine on Steam Deck, ray tracing on the Steam Deck. How's that working out? And also Steam Deck gift cards from a certain place. We're going to cover at the very end, so make sure to watch the whole video. And hopefully you're watching this the week of, because I don't know how long those deals are going to go, and it is always nice to just get that much more of a discount on our Steam Deck and our Steam games. So let's get into it. But before we do that, make sure to like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar. Let's get into it with the Dbrand skins. Now, I did a video on this a while ago, and there's a bunch of skins that are typical to Dbrand for the Steam Deck, like pastel, just the different types of colors, camo, styles, whatever it is you can get on your Steam Deck. Now, there's also a premium set, both being leather and teardown style. The leather one looks really nice. I'm not going to lie. I think Dbrand does a great job. I know I've covered this subject multiple times, but they're doing a good job of covering the Steam Deck and customizing and whatnot. And the leather is, I can't say it's like the most premium thing, and as a skin it seems kind of weird, but it is real leather. And you know what? If you enjoy your cows on your plate, maybe you'll enjoy your cows in your hand. So it looks pretty nice. And I'm not typically a leather person, but they have the darker leather for me, and I like that for sure. But what's really interesting is that tear down skin, where we don't have like clear. We don't have clear cases or anything for the Steam Deck yet. At least I haven't seen any decent ones where you can essentially replace the casing on the Steam Deck with a clear casing, and then you can see the internals and whatnot. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of that per se, but going this route seems kind of cool, where you can see, essentially see what the component would look like right under that portion of the case of the Steam Deck. Like the touchpads are going to have the touch component underneath it. Obviously, it's just a skin, an image, but I think it looks pretty sick. And I'd like to know in the comments below if you guys think it's sick or what skin you're going to go with, because to be honest, it's interesting. It's a way to just, to provide variety to your Steam Deck and to customize it and kind of show off your style, which I think is cool. With personal devices, that tends to be the way anyways. I like theming my main PC, but I think I'll theme my Steam Deck much more, as it's more of a personal thing that I'll carry with me, so you can kind of show off your style. Ray tracing. Ray tracing on the Steam Deck would also be really cool. The problem is that some of the drivers just quite aren't there yet. I know a lot of people they're having to ray trace through Windows, which isn't ideal. We typically want to stick with SteamOS when running our Steam Deck, right? It's just a better experience. This comes from Gaming on Linux. For the Steam Deck, the issue isn't specifically to do with Proton. The problem is largely the open source AMD GPU driver in Mesa named Radv that just isn't ready. It sounds like from some other articles it should be like. It really, even from the Gaming on Linux, it sounds like ray tracing will be available through Proton eventually. It's just not yet. And to be honest, I bet they're waiting, because the FSR system that AMD has, the Fidelity FX Super Resolution, is the only viable way, in my opinion, to get decent ray tracing with the Steam Deck. Steam Deck is not the most powerful device, despite some people hoping it to be. It's a portable device, and ray tracing is demanding even on the newer consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X. And even on PCs, it's demanding. It's a demanding technology. And the Steam Deck, even on Windows, it can run it okay, but you have to compromise, and mainly with resolution. So if they can get the FSR working well with ray tracing on the Steam Deck with the SteamOS, then that's, we'll have ray tracing and it'll look good. We'll have good reflections. Hopefully not too overdone like some games do, but that's up to the game. So that's good news and bad news. Bad news, I wouldn't worry about ray tracing right now. It's just not going to look great. Good news is that it looks like in the future we should have ray tracing on the device at obviously some compromise, but with the FSR system, it should do really well. Okay, now on to the next piece of news. Unreal Engine 5 It is really, I'll be honest, it looks really good. It looks really good on the Steam Deck. It just doesn't run really good on the Steam Deck, and that's partially to do with CPU limitations from what I've read. And the reason why it's news is because their Unreal Engine 5, they've officially released it in the past 2 weeks, and we've been able to see people run the system or the engine on Steam Deck, and it looks good. It's just stutters, and it just doesn't look like it's going to be quite prime time for it. But at the same time, games can optimize for it. It's just maybe the more intensive games that come out that are AAA just won't run as well on the Steam Deck, but we'll see. I think it's a little bit of speculative nature right now. Once we get some real games coming out and seeing how they optimize for the Steam Deck, hopefully, and how the engine optimizes for the Steam Deck, it could potentially do that, especially as the Steam Deck gets bigger. We could see some of those optimizations come into play. We'll see. Epic's not the biggest fan of the Steam Deck, and so hopefully they do try to optimize a little bit. With the last piece of news, and this is the one that, like, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is really nice that you can go get a discount on your gift cards for Steam store, and you can use that for the Steam Deck. Best Buy has a deal going on. If you buy one gift card and the second gift card you get for 15% off. So is it amazing? No, but it's almost free Steam bucks? Yes, it is. And so I definitely, if you're going to be getting your Steam Deck soon, it might be worth going to get enough of these Steam cards, and you're going to get the deck for, almost the price for a Nintendo Switch OLED if you're getting the base $399 version. So yeah, go out there and get that deal while you still can. I know Target's done it, Best Buy is doing it, and we might see it again in the future. It seems like something that goes on and off on sale. I just wanted to point it out right now that this is cool news, and that's it. That's the end of the news. Let me know in the comments below if I missed any other Steam Deck news that's interesting. Of course, I cover more major stories or stories that are a little bit more just bigger in daily videos, and I might even cover the ray tracing in another video later down the road as we get a little bit more information on it. Hopefully the FSR system. And yeah, that's all I've got. Let me know in the comments. I want to know. And check out our Discord also in the description, and you can check out sources for these news items in the description below. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you my other videos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Later.